A teenage boy has been charged with the murder of a Jaguar Land Rover engineer who was stabbed to death outside a supermarket. Ian Kirwan was found critically injured after being knifed in front of horrified shoppers at the Asda store in Redditch, Worcestershire, on Tuesday. The 53-year-old died at the scene from a stab wound despite the best efforts of medics and an off-duty nurse. A 14-year-old boy has since been charged with murder and appeared before Kidderminster Magistrates Court on Friday. Ian's devastated family paid tribute to the warmest and kindest husband who had the daftest sense of humor and was a talented musician and animal. In a statement released via West Mercia Police, they said, "We are completely devastated by the loss of Ian. He was the warmest, kindest man who loved his family and friends dearly. Anyone who knew him would have known him to be both intelligent and humble and there for anybody in need. He was attacked in Redditch, Worcestershire, Image, BPM Media. He worked as a software engineer contractor for Jaguar Land Rover, a job he loved and was incredibly passionate about. His colleagues are shaken by his. Ian had the warmest, silliest, daftest sense of humor that you couldn't help loving and laughing at. He brought great comfort to those around him and gave the best bear hugs that made you feel safe, protected and loved. With a fun and happy home life, he was an absolute home bird who enjoyed nothing more than time with his wife, family and close friends. A loving uncle, not just to his 3 nephews but also to his friends' children too. His silliness, sense of adventure and love of science and nature made him such a fun uncle to spend time with. Not only did he bring happiness and fun to his nieces and nephews, they brought him great joy too as he doted on them. Ian was an accomplished musician who loved music and was a talented guitar player. He was also passionately concerned about caring for the planet and justice for others. He had more than his fair share of compassion and showed it every. An avid animal lover, he loved his rabbits and cat and spoiled them rotten, giving them attention way before greeting his wife. He also often rescued and cared for injured and lost animals. A teen has appeared in court, Image, BPM Media. After sharing 20 years together, Ian leaves behind a loving wife who is heartbroken and describes him as her absolutely favorite person. She has now been robbed of her future with him. He also leaves behind a devastated sister and sister-in-law, and their 2 young boys, who will miss out on all of the fun and silly memories that they should have created with him. But his close friends were his family too and he was always there for them when they needed him. They are all now shocked and broken by Ian's death. In this terrible time we have really appreciated the warmth of so many people who have come together to support us. The family added, "No one ever imagines losing someone in this terrible way, so senseless and needlessly. A hole has been created in our lives that can never be filled, but the love and support we have received is helping us begin to try to find a way to work through this awful tragedy." Ian was reportedly attacked after accidentally bumping into a gang of youths outside the supermarket. In total 11 people, from the South Birmingham area, were arrested in connection with the attack. One of the boys was charged with murder while 3 faced further questioning and 7 were released to face no further action. The 14-year-old is set to appear at Worcester Crown Court on April 28 for a plea hearing.